Good afternoon. On behalf of the Bids and Awards Committee of the Department of Public Works and Highways, we welcome all prospective bidders who are interested in participating in this procurement activity. The purpose of this pre-bid conference is to provide prospective bidders the opportunity to seek clarifications on the bidding documents, project requirements, and other matters relevant to the procurement process. All issues raised during this conference will be recorded, and when necessary, appropriate clarifications or modifications shall be issued through a supplemental or bid bulletin. We encourage everyone to actively participate during the open forum later. May I request the box secretariat to recognize and acknowledge all who are present today and determine whether or not there is a quorum.
Thank you, ma'am. Allow me to introduce the members of the Bids and Awards Committee and other officials present today. Marites R. Erfe, back chairperson. Edmond Malianao, back member. Edna Fajardo, back member. Ronald Constantino, back member. Samuel A. Bertillo, TWG head. Jasmine Edica, TWG member. John Michael De Leon, head back secretariat. Jerickson Engracia, back secretariat member. From our end user from maintenance section, engineers Renz Charles Bernardo, Jillian Cruz, John Marcy Del Mundo, Rangel Angelo Lapus, and Rangel Angelo Lapus. Since we have 4 out of 5 back members who are present here today, ma'am, we have a quorum.
It seems that there are no observers in our back proceeding today according to RA 12009 IRR Section 43.2. The absence of observers will not nullify the back proceedings, provided that they have been duly invited in writing. And for the record, the committee had invited our observers for today's proceedings at least 5 calendar days before this activity. Thank you, Engineer De Leon. Considering we have a quorum as identified by our back secretariat, the pre-bid conference for 12 projects is hereby called to order. We will now proceed to the presentation of the project overview. We would like to call the end user to discuss the project details.
Okay, so end user, please state yung project title, approved budget for the contract duration, and yung mga major construction components, yung mga scope of work natin, and other important activities. So sunod-sunod na lang from 26OF0001.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. First contract ID 26 of 001 and contract name Preventive Maintenance Tertiary Road, Payatas Road, kilometer 26 plus 650 to kilometer 26 plus 700 and kilometer 26 plus 500 to kilometer 26 550 and kilometer 26 plus 700 to kilometer 26 plus 749 and kilometer 26 plus 800 to kilometer 26 plus 850 and kilometer 26 plus 849.5 to kilometer 26 plus 895 and kilometer 26 plus 700 to kilometer 26 plus 736 in Quezon City. And total allocation is 5,234,000 pesos. And total approved budget of contract is 5,128,388 pesos and 84 cents. Total calendar days is 29 days. Major scope of work is concrete reblocking. Next contract ID is 26 of 002 and contract name is Preventive Maintenance Tertiary Road, Payatas Road, kilometer 26 plus 2700, sorry. Kilometer 27 plus 00 to kilometer 27 plus 50. Kilometer 27 plus 200 to kilometer 27 plus 250. Kilometer 27 plus 50 to kilometer 27 plus 86. And kilometer 27 plus 100 to kilometer 27 136. Kilometer 27 plus 100 to kilometer 27 plus 128 Quezon City. Total allocation is 3,800,000 pesos. Total allocation approved project of contract is 3,723,412 pesos and 82 cents. Total calendar days is 28 days. Major piece of work is concrete reblocking.
Good afternoon. For the project with contract ID number 26OF0004 with contract name of Preventive Maintenance, Secondary Roads, Luzon Avenue, S05627LZ, Chainage 009 to Chainage 252, Quezon City, has an allocation of 2,380,000 pesos with an approved budget for the contract of 2,331,957 pesos and 79 centavos. Has an approved contract duration of 19 calendar days. The scope of work for the project includes asphalt overlay of 50 mm with concrete reblocking, adjustment of manhole and application of thermoplastic pavement markings. The next project with contract ID number 26OF0005 with contract name of Preventive Maintenance Tertiary Roads, Luzon Avenue, S05493LZ, Chainage 000 to Chainage 050, Quezon City, has an allocation of 1,108,000 pesos. It has an approved budget of 1,085,362 pesos and 68 centavos. The contract duration for the project is 19 calendar days. Scope of works include asphalt overlay of 50 millimeters with concrete reblocking, adjustment of manholes, and application of thermoplastic pavement markings.
Good afternoon. For the next project with the contract ID number 26OF0006 with the contract name of Preventive Maintenance Secondary Roads, Elliptical Rd, S05670LZ, Chainage 000 to Chainage 520, Quezon City, with approved budget for the contract of 12,362,398 and 85 cents, with approved calendar days of 54 calendar days, and the scope of work is concrete reblocking and thermoplastic, application of thermoplastic. For the next project, 26OF0007, Preventive Maintenance Secondary Roads, Elliptical Rd, S05670LZ, Chainage 528 to Chainage 615, Chainage 664.50 to Chainage 734, Chainage 752.20 to Chainage 826, Chainage 871 to Chainage 973, Quezon City. The approved budget for the contract is 6,972,350 305 pesos and 92 cents with 35 calendar days with the scope of work of concrete reblocking and application of thermoplastic.
Good afternoon. For the next contract ID, 26 of 0008, Preventive Maintenance, Secondary Roads, Quezon Ave, with limits kilometer 7 plus 373 to kilometer 6 plus 385, Quezon City, with total approved budget of 37,662,603 pesos and 53 centavos. Total calendar days of 56 days, with major scope of work of asphalt overlay with concrete reblocking. Next contract ID is 26 of 0009, Preventive Maintenance, Secondary Roads, Sergeant Rivera, SO5145LZ, kilometer 12 plus 20 to kilometer 12 plus 195, Quezon City. Total approved budget of contract is 11,679,886 pesos and 27 centavos. Total calendar days of 31 days. Major scope of work is asphalt overlay with concrete reblocking. Next contract is 26 of 0010, Preventive Maintenance, Secondary Roads, Sergeant Rivera, SO5162LZ, kilometer 12 plus negative 222 to kilometer 12 plus negative 142, and kilometer 12 plus 700 to kilometer 13 plus 140, with total approved budget of contract of 23,361,734 pesos and 22 centavos. Total calendar days of 46 days, with major scope of work of asphalt overlay with concrete reblocking. Next contract is 26 of 0011, Preventive Maintenance, Tertiary Roads, IBP San Mateo Road, kilometer 20 minus 745 to kilometer 20 plus 155, Quezon City. Total approved budget of contract is 21,558,900 pesos and 70 centavos. Total calendar days, 45 days. Major scope of work is asphalt overlay with concrete reblocking. Next is 26 of 0012, Preventive Maintenance, Tertiary Roads, IBP San Mateo Road, kilometer 20 plus 155 to kilometer 20 plus 915, with total approved budget of contract of 18,379,422 pesos and 97 centavos, with total calendar days of 42 days. Major scope of work is asphalt overlay with concrete reblocking. Lastly, with contract ID of 26 of 0013, Preventive Maintenance, Tertiary Roads, IBP San Mateo Road, kilometer 21 plus negative 55 to kilometer 21 plus 450, Quezon City. Total approved budget of contract is 16,224,643 pesos and 60 centavos. Total calendar days, 39 days, with major scope of work of asphalt overlay with concrete reblocking. Thank you.
Thank you, engineers from maintenance section. I will now present the procurement schedule for this set of projects. These 12 projects were advertised last June 4 of 2026, and the scheduled opening of bids is on June 24, 2026, immediately after the deadline. All bidders are reminded that late bids will not be accepted. We would like to acknowledge Miss Marley, ma'am? Marlet Castellano. From Castellano Builders. Thank you, ma'am. Refer.
Ano yun? Ano yung sinasabi? Ito na nga. May reminder ba? Wala sa akin. Ito. Before we proceed to the open forum, the BAC would like to remind the prospective bidders of the following. Carefully review the provisions of the bidding documents. Ensure that all eligibility, technical and financial documents are complete and properly signed. Submit your bids on or before the deadline indicated in the invitation to bid. Any clarification requiring modification of the bidding documents will be issued through a supplemental or bid bulletin. We shall now open the floor for questions or clarifications from the prospective bidder. Kindly state your name and the company you represent before asking your question. Any question, ma'am?
Ito pong 260-40004. 260F-4000.
Luzon Avenue.
Rebid.
So, sir, please discuss po.
Ma'am, ang tinatanong niyo po is location for contact ID 26OF0004. Tama po, ma'am.
260F004.
Yung Preventive Maintenance Secondary Roads, Luzon Avenue, S05627 LC, Chainage 009 to Chainage 252. Na-check nyo na po ba yung sa bid? Yung nakapost po sa bid, may naka-attach po kasi doon na plan na.
Doon po sa pinost po namin, ma'am, meron po doon attached na plano.
Sa ano po jobs po?
Yes po. Meron po doon attached na plan. Meron po yung vicinity map and the location map. Pero either way, Renz, pwede mo i-discuss, ano man na rin kung saan yung ano,
Sige.
yung kahit mga landmark, kung between streets or gano'n, para maano rin ni ma'am kung saan yun. Ano.
Ito po, ma'am, 26OF004 sa may Commonwealth Avenue po to banda, ma'am. Tabi, kung alam nyo po yung Pure Gold Commonwealth, yung kalsada po doon papasok, ma'am. Yes po, ma'am. Pure Gold Commonwealth, may kalsada po doon papasok. Yun po yung Luzon Avenue.
Opo.
Pero ito po project na to, doon po sa...
Itong coordinates na to.
Doon po to... Wala kasi. Doon po to, ma'am, sa palabas po nung Commonwealth Avenue, yung kalsada po na yon.
Palabas ng Commonwealth from Pure Gold.
Hindi po. Yung Pure Gold po, ma'am, landmark lang po siya.
Sa kapila.
Opo, sa kabila.
Ito po yung Pure Gold. Dito po, yung palabas sa Commonwealth.
Pero, matanong ko lang po, kasi first time ko pong mag-join sa Quezon City na open bid po ba ito? Kasi outsider po ako.
Kung ano po, submit lang po kayo if you're interested. All bidding documents naman po are downloadable din naman po sa website and sa PhilJeps, and then
Sa modernized field job.
yes, sa MPhilJeps na po. MPhilJeps na po tayo. And then yun nga ang ating andun na rin po yung procurement sa invitation to bid, nandun naman po pati yung mga instructions to prospective bidders.
CPEB rin po ba sa under, kumbaga yung Yung sa DPWH na ano, dun din ba kayo dumadaan o kung ano lang yung sasubmit ko? Yung yung electronic?
CWA.
Doon pa rin, ma'am.
Oo, tapos yung electronic na oo. So yun yung unang-una nyo tinitingnan. Pag bumili po ba ako ng ng bid docs nito, magkakaroon po ako ng plano?
Yung ano po, same as po dun sa in-upload ko namin dun sa website.
Ayun na yun. Sige po. Wala kumatin. Opo. Ba't ganun ako lang kumatin dito?
Ma'am, yung bang company niya registered na po sa DPWH?
Oo,
Ayun.
pero virgin pa nga yung company ko kasi hindi siya nakakakuha ng DPWH.
Ay, pero nagjo-join po kayo sa mga biddings sa other
Ang
offices.
contractor na po ako sa North Cagayan, tsaka sa Bohol, sa DA
Mhm.
ng road, tsaka irrigation. Pero hindi talaga ako nakapasok dito sa DPWH eh.
Pero yun ma'am po sa mga sinalihan nyo ma'am, nagiging eligible naman po kayo.
Opo.
Ayan,
kasi-
6 ano naman talaga kayo.
Actually
Update
po,
nyo na lang ma'am yung
may-
nyo,
may-
profile.
Ito pong amount na to ay maano pa po ang SLCC ko dito. O kaya lang po, gusto kong makapasok sa DPWH kung paano. Kaya po tinanong ko kung open bidding kayo. Kasi kung kagaya ko po na outsider, ay hindi na po ako magsasayang ng oras dito.
Open bidding naman po. So basta kumpletuhin nyo lang po yung requirements para po pag nag-open, maging eligible po kayo.
Opo, ang tinitingnan nyo naman unang-una ay yung dun sa di ba, yung sa CPED, yung electronic na eligibility, di ba? Tapos yung dokumento ko. Opo. Tapos rebid po ito, di ba? Ba't po ba na-rebid? Yung sa reprogramming po ba na unit price?
Yes po, it was advertised po nung March. Unfortunately po, ito pong 6 projects na to was declared failure of bidding because wala pong naghulog ng bid.
Walang taker.
Wala pong naghulog ng bid. Wala pong naghulog ng bid. Wala pong sumali sa bidding. Walang nag-participate.
Walang sumali po. Walang sumali.
Opo, hindi po taker, wala pong sumali. Walang naghulog ng kanilang bid.
Bakit po kaya?
Di ba?
Pero may MOBI po ba to?
Ano po?
Advance payment.
Yes po, entitled naman po ang contractor pag po sila po inanalo ng mobilis ng advance payment.
Advance payment tapos final billing, gano'n.
Hindi po, pwede mag-progress billing. Kaya lang po ito po ay ilang days lang po ito. It's 19 days lang po eh. So, isang malamang po, isang billing na lang po ito.
Pati po ba yung heavy equipment na gagamitin ay nakalagay doon kasi hindi na print ng tao.
Yes po. Yes ma'am.
Nandun na rin.
Sasubmit nyo rin po yun, yung equipment nyo, tsaka yung proof of ownership. Andun naman po sa instruction to bidders po.
Ano ba, paano ko makikita kung saan na eksaktong project na to? Para ikutan ko ngayon pag uwi ko.
Di ba nasa vicinity mo?
Doon? Nandun?
Yung map, yung plan, tapos may vicinity map po doon. Siguro mga nasa second page yun ma'am ng plano.
Sige po.
Apa. Pero yun ma'am, ang landmark nga po sinabi niya, alam niyo po yung Luzon Avenue ma'am?
Opo.
Yung may flyover dyan nag-cross
Opo.
ng Commonwealth. Yun ma'am, yun yung pure gold na sinasabi niya, yun yung mga landmark lang. Pero yung kalsada daw, is Luzon Avenue palabas ng Commonwealth, yung side na yun. Yung
Sa ilalim po yun, ma'am. Hindi po kayo aakyat ng flyover.
Kaya meron siyang
Ano po ulit, sir? Saan po ulit?
Sa ilalim po, ma'am. Hindi po kayo
Iglesia?
hindi po
Malapit
kayo
sa iglesia, di ba?
hindi po kayo aakyat ng flyover. Sa may U-turn sa ilalim po, ma'am.
Sige, tinangin ko na lang po.
Wag po kayong umakyat ng, yun, galing kayong Congressional Avenue Extension ma'am, yung side na yun. Going palabas ng Commonwealth, pero wag kayong aakyat ng flyover.
Pero yung unit price po nito, yun ay nakareprogram na ngayon na may mga increase na.
Updated po yan ma'am, updated po yan dun sa aming current CMPD.
Salamat po.
Ito yun, ma'am. Sa ilalim.
Sige
natin si Ma'am sa Luzon siguro.
May lang kasi itong sabi mo, ma'am, sa basahin ko lang. May questions pa ba kayo, ma'am?
Marami, pero bumili na lang ako ng video.
Sige, ma'am. Okay po. Pwede naman.
Pero meron ba kayong deadline kung kailan ako pwede magtanong ng days? Ilang days ba bago sa 22 to, di ba?
24, ma'am. 24.
Ilang days, ano ba, 10 days o 7 days bago para maisip ko pa kung ano yung tatanong ko. Kasi ako lang gumagawa ng videos. Pero, alam mo gumawa ng videos, pero baka mamaya, iba
10
sa
days
inyo.
prior to opening,
Pare-parehas
ma'am.
lang ba kayo? Kung ano yung sa Pasig, sa DA, ganun, pare-parehas lang kayo? Ang pinagkaiba nyo lang, di ba meron kayong CPEB na tinatawag? Ganun ba yun?
Sa DP po kasi, ma'am,
Iisa lang.
CPEB, di ba? So, i-update ko din sa main. Okay. Oo, yung CWA ko. Pero kayo, ang electronic ano ninyo is yung CPEB, di ba? Doon yung tinitignan. Oo. Pare-parehas po ba? Pare-parehas naman kayo sa mga LGU, di ba? Sa mga Pasig, ganun, parehas kayo.
Ay,
Ano ba kaibahan nyo dun, sir? Kasi ako lang gumagawa ng videos eh.
oo nga.
Bali sa amin, ma'am, within DPWH po,
Opo.
yung agency po namin, nagko-consolidate po kami ng mga documents, updated documents ng mga contractors within our agency. So, if ever nasasali po kayo sa amin, for you to be eligible dun sa aming unang process po ng eligibility processing, dapat po mag-update po kayo ng mga documents sa CWA mismo po ng DPWH. Sa LGUs po medyo hindi po kami, hindi po kami connected doon. Pero kami po within the agency itself, meron po kami sariling database na doon po kayo mag-update mo sa central.
Kasi sabi sa akin sa central office, ma'am, sabihin mo kung anong distrito ka sa gustong sumali sa Quezon City para tignan natin dito, sabi niya sa akin.
Makikita naman din
Pwede rin ako bumili ng dito sa central, di ba?
Yes, ma'am. Kahit sa
Magle-letter of intent pa po ba ako dito?
Hindi na.
Hindi na.
Wala na. Basta po nakapili na kayo ng bidding documents, okay na po yung mag-drop na po kayo ng papeles during bid offer.
Last question na lang po ba? Ang original lang ba? Wala nang copy 1, copy 2, wala nang gano'n?
Yes, ma'am.
May USB pa ba kayo?
Wala na.
Wala na, original lang.
Yes, ma'am.
Sige. Ilang days ba yung pwedeng magtanong?
Ang request for clarifications namin, ma'am, pwede po kayong mag-send sa Bids and Awards Committee or sa Procurement section namin 10 calendar days before po June 24. Para po kami ay makapag-release within 7 calendar days before June 24 ng sagot naman po sa inyo, which is yung supplemental bulletin namin.
Dapat ba may certificate of site inspection pa?
Hindi.
Affidavit of site inspection hindi na po.
Wala na po.
Wala na, no?
Opo.
Sige. Yun lang po ha.
Okay na, ma'am. Thank you po.
Makulit.
Banggitin ko lang din tong sa memorandum ni Yusek Rio Espiritu regarding the strengthening disclosure of ongoing and awarded projects and verification of net financial contracting capacity in DPWH procurement. We would like to remind all prospective bidders of their obligation to fully and truthfully disclose all ongoing and awarded but not yet started contracts, including DPWH, other government and private contracts, by submitting the duly accomplished statement. We also remind that failure to submit and declare any ongoing and awarded but not yet started contract constitutes a ground for disqualification and imposition of appropriate sanctions. Thank you. That's all.
Are there any questions from back members, DWG, Secretariat, observers, and prospective bidders? Bidder na pala. Are there any objections regarding our activity today? Hearing none, this concludes our bid proceeding for today. The back proceeding for today is now officially adjourned. Thank you and for participating and good day. Thank you, ma'am.